Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of TAG Heuer, one of the most iconic names in Swiss watchmaking, with a heritage rooted in motorsport, precision, and bold design. From the legendary Carrera to the depths of the Aquaracer, TAG Heuer has built a catalog that excites watch enthusiasts at every level. Whether you're chasing a rugged diver, a sophisticated dress chronograph, or something truly extraordinary, there's a TAG Heuer for you. These are 10 of the most compelling TAG Heuer watches worth knowing about right now. Let's get into it. Number 10. TAG Heuer Aquaracer Automatic Black Dial. Watch the TAG Heuer Aquaracer with a black dial is the perfect entry point into the brand's legendary diving legacy. Clean, purposeful, and built to perform, the black dial version of the Aquaracer exudes a stealthy confidence that works equally well underwater or in the office. The 300-meter water resistance, unidirectional rotating bezel, and superluminova-coated indices give it genuine tool watch credentials, while the brushed and polished stainless steel case and bracelet elevate it well above entry-level dive watch territory. Inside, a reliable automatic movement keeps things ticking with no fuss. The black dial gives the Aquaracer a more aggressive, sporty character compared to its blue sibling, and makes a bold first impression on the wrist. If you want a capable, no-nonsense Swiss diver that announces itself without shouting, the Aquaracer Black Dial is exactly that. Number 9. TAG Heuer Monaco. Gulf 50th Anniversary. Chronograph watch. Few watches in history carry the cultural weight of the TAG Heuer Monaco, the square-cased chronograph famously worn by Steve McQueen in the 1971 film Le Mans. The Monaco Gulf 50th Anniversary Edition is a love letter to that moment and to the legendary partnership between Gulf Oil and the motorsport world. The vivid Gulf livery, that unmistakable powder blue and orange, wraps the Monaco's iconic square dial in pure racing mythology. This is not just a watch, it's a piece of cinema and motorsport history worn on your wrist. The manual winding caliber 11 movement pays homage to the original, while the blue leather strap with orange contrast stitching locks in the period-correct aesthetic. Limited and collectible, the Monaco Gulf 50th Anniversary is one of the most evocative and emotionally resonant timepieces TAG Heuer has ever released. Number 8. TAG Heuer Caliber 16 Automatic Chronograph Watch. The TAG Heuer Caliber 16 is the brand's backbone chronograph, a watch that distills decades of motorsport timing heritage into an accessible, beautifully executed package. The automatic flyback-inspired column wheel chronograph movement inside is robust, well-decorated, and visible through the exhibition caseback. The tachymeter bezel references the brand's deep roots in stopwatch and racing timer production, while the 3-register dial layout, with subsidiary seconds, 30-minute, and 12-hour counters, is both functional and visually compelling. Available in a range of dial colors and case sizes, the Caliber 16 offers genuine versatility without sacrificing character. This is a Swiss chronograph with real substance behind the design, a watch you wear because you appreciate what automatic movement engineering can look and feel like on the wrist. Number 7. TAG Heuer Carrera 160 Years Silver Limited Edition. To mark 160 years of TAG Heuer's history, the brand produced one of its most refined and meaningful limited editions, the Carrera 160 Years Silver. Housed in an 18K white gold case and featuring a stunning silver dial with historical motifs, this watch is a celebration of the brand's journey from a small workshop in the Swiss Jura to a global icon of precision timing. The Caliber Heuer 02 automatic chronograph movement inside is one of the brand's finest, robust, beautifully finished, and in-house. The dial draws on archival design cues, nodding to the original 1963 Carrera while remaining unmistakably modern. Strictly limited in production, the Carrera 160 Years Silver is a horological heirloom, the kind of piece that tells time and tells a story in equal measure. For the serious collector, this is an investment in living history. Number 6. TAG Heuer Carrera Plasma Watch. The TAG Heuer Carrera Plasma is unlike anything the brand, or frankly, almost any brand, has produced before. This watch pushes TAG Heuer into a technological and aesthetic frontier that challenges everything you think you know about what a luxury sports watch can be. The plasma derives its name from the extraordinary lab-grown diamond material that replaces traditional steel or gold, a carbon-based ceramic composite with an otherworldly, smoky, iridescent character that shifts in the light like nothing else. The bezel, case, and bracelet are all rendered in this futuristic material, making the plasma look like it arrived from decades in the future. Beneath this radical exterior beats the in-house Caliber Heuer II automatic chronograph. The TAG Heuer Carrera plasma is not a watch for the timid. It is a bold statement about where watchmaking can go when creative ambition has no limits. Number 5. TAG Heuer Carrera Porsche Chronograph Gray Dial Watch. Few automotive partnerships in watchmaking feel as natural or as authentic as TAG Heuer and Porsche. Both brands share an obsession with precision engineering, motorsport excellence, and timeless design. And the Carrera Porsche Chronograph Gray Dial is the most elegant expression of that shared DNA. The cool, sophisticated gray dial is inspired by the iconic Porsche silver racing livery, and the design details throughout, from the applied Porsche crest to the motorsport-themed subdials, are executed with genuine care rather than mere badge slapping. The Caliber Heuer 02 automatic chronograph movement powers this handsome collaboration, delivering 80 hours of power reserve and KIO SC certified accuracy. On a leather strap or Porsche-branded rubber, this watch strikes the ideal balance between collector appeal and everyday wearability, a must-have for fans of both brands. Number 4. TAG Heuer Aquaracer Automatic Blue Dial. Men's watch the TAG Heuer Aquaracer in Blue Dial is, for many enthusiasts, the definitive version of this long-running diver, and it's easy to understand why. That rich, sunburst blue dial catches the light in a way that looks genuinely expensive and deeply satisfying whether you're at sea or at a dinner table. The 300-meter water resistance, screw-down crown, and unidirectional bezel make this a fully capable professional dive tool, while the polished and brushed bracelet brings the kind of finishing quality you'd expect from Swiss watchmaking at this tier. The automatic movement inside is dependable and well-regulated. What the Aquaracer Blue does better than almost any competitor at its price is balance purpose and beauty. It never looks like it's trying too hard, and it never lets you down. This is the watch you reach for every morning without thinking twice. Number 3. TAG Heuer Carrera 02T Tourbillon Chronograph Watch. The TAG Heuer Carrera 02T is one of the most audacious value propositions in high-end Swiss watchmaking. A certified manufactured tourbillon chronograph at a price that undercuts many competitors by a significant margin. TAG Heuer achieved this through its vertical integration strategy and modern manufacturing efficiency, and the result is a watch that puts one of horology's most prestigious complications within reach of a far wider audience. The flying tourbillon carriage rotates once per minute at 6 o'clock, visible through a skeletonized dial aperture that also reveals the architecture of the in-house Caliber Heuer 02T movement. The chronograph function adds further mechanical drama, making the 02T a genuine showcase of what TAG Heuer's manufacture capabilities can deliver. This is a horological event on the wrist, a conversation starter, a collector's trophy, and a genuine mechanical masterwork. Number 2. TAG Heuer Carrera Chronograph Automatic Men's Watch. The TAG Heuer Carrera Chronograph Automatic is the purest, most essential expression of what this legendary line has always stood for. Jack Heuer created the original Carrera in 1963, naming it after the treacherous Carrera Panamericana road race, with the explicit goal of building the most legible, functional racing chronograph possible. 60-plus years later, that mission is intact. The modern Carrera chronograph wears its dial with admirable restraint. Clear subdials, sharp applied indices, bold chronograph pushers, and a tachymeter scale that connects it directly to its motorsport origins. The automatic column wheel chronograph movement is reliable, accurate, and well-finished. On a leather racing strap or steel bracelet, the Carrera chronograph sits perfectly on the wrist, neither too large nor too formal, just supremely right. This is the watch that made TAG Heuer who they are, and it has never looked better. Number 1. TAG Heuer Carrera Caliber Heuer 01 Men's Watch. The TAG Heuer Carrera Caliber Heuer 01 takes the top position on today's list, and once you see it in person, the reason is impossible to argue with. The Heuer 01 was TAG Heuer's declaration of manufacture independence, a fully in-house automatic chronograph movement conceived, developed, and produced by the brand itself. The skeletonized dial of the Carrera Heuer 01 gives you a direct window into that achievement. The column wheel, the vertical clutch, the bridges and plates of a modern Swiss chronograph movement displayed in full kinetic glory. The cushion-shaped case with its striking mix of matte, polished, and titanium surfaces gives the Heuer 01 a contemporary, almost architectural presence on the wrist. Available in a range of dial configurations and materials, including carbon composites and ceramic bezels, The Carrera Heuer 01 is a watch that grows more compelling the longer you look at it. It is TAG Heuer's finest statement of what it means to build a watch entirely on your own terms, and it earns the top spot on this list without question.